Hello, everyone. So we have one of the text which is segregated into four different sentences, which is known as jumbled sentences or parajumbled question. So which is a you can say typo-based question without having any negative mark, negative mark into it. So let's see that the directions for question. So here is the direction for question where it is pointed the four sentences which is labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, then after 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 below, when properly sequenced, would produce a coherent paragraph. Coherent means that called as a logical and also you can say meaningful paragraph. Decide on the proper sequencing of the order of the sentences and key in the sequence of the four numbers as your answer, isn't it? Let's see that. Um, it's a kind of a without choice based question, so seems like a little tricky and kind of interesting too also. Um, Now, let's see that what do we find out here? The first option, which is stated, or the first sentence says, now just the right man has been found in the author of the present work, who an Englishman by birth is almost Japanese in his understanding of and sympathy with the Japanese people, isn't it? Which is pointed here. Uh, Now, so sentence one is given idea about nothing but um, about an Englishman by birth and is almost Japanese in his understanding of and sympathy with the Japanese people. Okay, coming to the second option, second sentence. Said the second sentence points out the Western public and Japan are alike to be congratulated on the production of the present war. And third said, it would indeed be difficult to find anyone better fitted for the task, by no means an easy one of presenting the general features of Japanese history to Western readers in a compact and intelligible form, and at the same time in general harmony with the Japanese feeling. Option 4 stated, a history of Japan of moderate size has indeed long been a desideratum that it was not forthcoming was no doubt due to the want of a proper person to undertake such a walk. Right. So yes, we do have some kind of difficult terms like desideratum, and you also find out some other critical best um, sentences are pointed. Well, let's see that how we supposed to solve this particular one. Now, if I look into these four sentences, the first sentence stated about Englishman by birth, stated about just the right man has been found in the author of the present work, who an Englishman by birth. So, author is talking about nothing but an Englishman. Second option, the Western public and Japan are same to be alike to be congratulated on the production of the present work. Then third, it would indeed, okay, uh, be difficult to find anyone better fitted for the task, by no means an easy one of presenting the general feature of Japanese history. But if you look into the option 4, which is seeming like introductory sentence, because it is stated, a history of Japan of moderate size has indeed long been a desideratum, isn't it? So um, that it was not forthcoming was no doubt due to the want of a proper person to undertake such a work. So, in that case, statement 4 introduces the theme of the sequence, which is a history of Japan. A history of Japan. So, in addition, in statement 4, the author means welling or wells the want of a proper person due to which this particular work took such a long time, isn't it? So, in that case, if you look into the 4 and with the 1, right? So, what does 1 say? Now, just the right man has been found, right? Uh, and stated that a proper person to undertake such a work, and now just the right man has been found for in the author of the present work, right? So sentence one adds to it by putting across that now the right man. Now, can you see that it is stated about what? It is stated about now just the right man. So, which is indicating about the present situation. The man whom did the author talk about in option four. So, in that case, we can consider four and one can be a pair, right? Now, um, after that, if you see the right man for the job has been found, and if I look into the option three extended by adding that it would be difficult to find any other person, right? It would be indeed be difficult to find any one better fitted for the task, by no means an easy one of presenting. Now, in that case, option four stated about a history of Japan. Option one said that means uh, the want of a proper person to undertake such a work is just the right man he has found now. And three is called as a, it would indeed be difficult to find anyone better fitted than the person whom the author found, isn't it? So, any other person better suited to undertake this task. Now, after that, 413, if we look at two, statement two, it follows three as it mentioned the Western and Japanese public, right? What does it mention? It mentioned about the Western public and Japan are alike to be congratulated. So in that case, statement two follows three, and because of the means idea called as the Western and Japanese public that has been referred to in statement three, right? So hence you can find out the sequence should be what 4132, isn't it? So this arrangement creates a coherent paragraph, starting with the need for a history of Japan, followed by the introduction of the right person for the task, and then after accepting the Western and Japanese public, and concluding with a congratulatory remark on the production of the present work. So hence we can find out 4132 would be the appropriate sequence to it. So that is what the answer, right? I hope you understood the question types as well as the sequence, which we link with the one paragraph to the other paragraph. That's all. Thank you.